good morning. Welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is all sets. We've got champion line here. It's going to be important. We have some cursing, lots of draw, some plus buy from Squire, some weird stuff with possession, I guess, potentially. I don't know that I'll mess with possession here, but quite a bit of draw across C-chart, sheepdog, and journeyman, which is good because we don't have trashing and there's junking. The only trashing, great. The only trashing is Dame Anna. Does this show the actual pile? Or is this, no. I wonder if this shows the order. I know there have been bugs like this in the past. I don't know. I guess we'll find out after we buy the first one. Destry is good enough to buy, so probably at some point it gets picked up. Anyway, the real good one to get in here would be Dame Anna because it's the only trashing on the board. And there's plenty of draw, and plus actions won't matter once we have the champion, but it is a little bit, how do you say? It's a little bit inconsistent without removing the coppers and the estates, of course. So Anna would really change the nature of your deck if you could pick it up. I don't know. We'll find out if this knight pile is in fact. So we're going to open Corey Page. See what the AI does. They do the same thing, which is sad because I wish they wouldn't, because I think it's probably correct. Now the question is, do we want a second page? I guess I'll try it. It's not particularly good or important, but maybe Menagerie would have been better. I'm gonna just go ahead and buy Destry. Okay, so Martin was next. So it's not based on, I'm gonna try and skip the charlatan in hopes that we just play our and we hit their charlatan. That's huge. That's really unfortunate for the AI and awesome for me. So now the curses probably won't get lowered that far. We're already on the warrior here. They don't have a charlatan. They have to rebuy it. So the question now is whether we would like Squire or like journeyman or maybe more. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in a Squire here. We have both Destry and the warrior. So there is, reasonable shot of getting some value out of it here. And in fact, we do. We also hit the Corey. So that was a really good draw for me. The Menagerie will not activate. There's no way, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get now a journeyman. We're all the way to hero. I think we can go ahead and take a treasure hunter. Maybe the Menagerie will activate off of this next shuffle. So the question to add now, I guess we put in another Squire here. Okay, we're actually just getting really good shuffles. So we're taking a second curse. That's okay though. All right, so unfortunately we didn't find any of the Squires and we can't really afford to play this and maybe make the hero miss. So we're just gonna have to buy just another journeyman, I think. What do we flip? As long as they don't flip the hero, we're okay. I don't know what to take here. Maybe a sheepdog. We could take Martin, but I think I'm gonna wait. What do they get? Get platinum. I think we can take the one silver and not be too mad. I guess I take platinum. I mean, technically Corey is probably a little better for my deck. once we have the Squire buys online. Though it'll be, on the other hand, it's actually going to be quite a few turns before the, it's going to be quite a few turns before, like, a second quarry actually lets you buy more things than a platinum would. Though, on the other hand, well, maybe not. Let's go with the quarry. And we'll just add another journeyman here, and hopefully we draw the champion pretty soon in the shuffle. Not happening here. And unfortunately, these are the squires here, so that's not ideal, but... let's do journeyman, double sheepdog. We do get an activation. They're going to have champion as well, though, again, it's not going to be quite as valuable for them. All right, so we get the... I guess if they exchange it, maybe they didn't even exchange. Okay, they did exchange. So we can just name coppers there, which is good. Gonna blow up their golds. Name copper again, I think. We should be able to get to some of the squires. This is going to be maybe not the best shuffle ever to trigger. On the other hand, we get to buy like 5 journeymen right now, so that's pretty good. And I think we just go ahead and buy them. There's not really a reason not to. No, there's still even more here. Okay, they get the last journeyman. It's fine. There's no 3-pile threat at all here at this point. There's a world where they get to play charlatan more and the curses are low, but like we're not taking any more curses. They would have to buy out the curses to empty those. Nothing else is even close, so we're just gonna run away with this one. We actually have the same number of curses as copper in this shuffle, so I guess we'll name well, they're basically exactly the same, so it's not really a meaningful name anyway, but we got to hit the charlatan and flip the champion as well, so they're not getting their protection up soon. Now there's more, no, it's still the same curse and copper and only 2 estates, so we can just keep naming this, it doesn't matter. I guess actually I didn't see what I had actually discarded, but I think now we'll probably draw a deck. I don't know exactly where we're at, but there should be enough draw to just, we can start naming possession or something. Okay. So now we can diversify our buys a little bit more, I guess. We could pick up a Martin. It does attack. Oh, Natalie's okay. I mean, how do we just have to figure out a way we want to end the game, which is probably just buy a colony and you know, like buy a squire later on maybe. We get empty on squires. We could get an enclave. That would be worth 6 points. That's kind of cute. Not a great opening hand here, but whatever. It just it's hard to overstate how much it doesn't matter at this point. Any of it. Just keep naming coppers. This will get through deck. You can activate Natalie. You can activate sheepdogs, though of course it does not matter at this point. We may hit the... I'm going to go ahead and get another squire here. Sure, we'll play the sheepdogs. That's fun. Yeah, we hit the champion too. Poor bot. This was a rough day for AI. Hard AI. Hard day for hard AI. So now we have In fact, another Enclave is also another 6 points, which is cute. We're at 9 buys. We're not quite to piling out. We can get more sheepdogs. Sure, we'll get another Enclave. Why not? Get a colony. Just buy a bunch of sheepdogs. That's good. I don't think we're quite to pile out. We could get Josephine, but I'm going to get sea charts, I guess. And if we draw here, then we'll have a pile out on our turn. I may get colony eventually, but no, just province. We did flip a copper, so now there's only 4 coppers and 4 curses, but we can just keep naming copper. Now there's now there's way more curses in there. This is a pretty funny kingdom. We killed everything. I guess at some point we may want silvers if we're trying to max points here. I don't know. I don't actually know what we're trying to do. Because we only need 6 buys. I don't know how many buys we can use above it. I mean, we'll probably need, we can probably use one of these. Can we use a third? What scores more now? Getting a silver? Probably getting a silver scores more without, I don't know for sure, but without counting it out. We can also do the Enclave for the 6 point, which is just the same as a province. It's not a particularly exciting way of doing things, but yeah, maybe another, well, we would have had 5. Yeah, we could have scored more with additional buys because we could have gone Josephine. Right now we can take Duchy, which is 3. If we would have 2 more buys and 2 fewer dollars, so we could have gone Josephine, estate, which would have been 1 more point. So we shorted ourselves by a point, but I guess that's just how it goes. There we are. We were quite lucky on our flips of our top deck attacks against the AI. That was pretty brutal. Mostly the first Destry play hitting Charlatan was extremely helpful. We would have won this game regardless, as long as we didn't have a nightmare where their warrior hit our warrior. Just there's too many points here. There's too many points and no no 3 pile that the AI is going to play into. As long as you get the champion down before, if there are 2 or 3 curses left, the curses will probably never run, and then you just have your way with the rest of the pile. So way too many points here to really be much at risk, but we kind of had the shuffles with the attacks where the AI never got off the ground at all. So get a nice Corey plus buy champion thing, all the actions you want. You just go crazy on the actions. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all tomorrow.